Question G, and we're given an exponential, but it's not in this shape of the exponential. It's not increasing all the time. It's decreasing all the time. So it's going down like that. We can see that it's going down like this, which means we know something about our b. We know that it should come out to be a fraction. It should be between 0 and 1. So b is between those values. Okay, and our a value we know should be positive or negative. Has this thing been reflected? No, it's still sitting up top in quadrant 1 and 2, or more importantly, it's still that same shape. So this we know is going to be a positive. Okay, well, it looks like we could be in trouble. How are we going to determine A? There's no P, there's no Q, we're not moving things up and down, not left and right. Let's substitute this value in. And the reason is this x value is 0, and anything to the 0 is going to be 1. So in other words, we can create an equation where we don't have b, we just have a. So let's substitute this point in. Sub in 0, 2. So our y value is 2 equals a times b to the power of 0. Okay, but anything to the power of 0 is 1. So 2 equals a times 1. In other words, a is just the value 2. Okay, so now we can put that into our equation and say we know now that y equals 2b to the x. Okay, and we're expecting a positive value. Now we can substitute our other point in. Okay, so y is 6. So 6 equals 2 times b to the power of x is negative 1, so negative 1. Okay, from here, let's divide both sides by 2, so these cancel. So 3 equals b to the negative 1. Okay, we're going to need our exponent laws. Hopefully they're not going to come out to be too tricky, but quite often we might get this negative value. How do we turn this into a positive? We know that it's 1 over. So in other words, 1 over 3 is the same as b. Or another way might have been to look at it is to say at this stage, b to the negative 1 is 1 over b. And 3 is 3. And we could have gone the long way around here and said times b, so that these cancel, times b, 3b equals 1, and then divided both sides by 3. But I think it's worth just knowing our exponential rules well enough that if it's b to the negative 1 is 3, then take the reciprocal of both sides. So b equals 1 over 3. And let's just finish it off in our equation to say, I'm going to put it in here, y equals a, well, a we said was 2, b we worked out to be a third, and let's neaten that third up a little bit, a third to the power of x. And we're expecting this fraction because of that shape. It's decreasing all the time. So we're expecting this to be a fraction. Okay, so that's how we get it.